Hey everyone, Kelly Donahue Piro here, and I want to talk today about 4 steps that your agency can take to become a sales culture. And so often we hear like service culture, sales culture, but a sales culture is not a bad thing. And I don't want everybody getting in their head quota and aggressive and all these things. That's not what a sales culture is. A sales culture is that we celebrate new clients coming in. We get excited when new people want to work with us, and that we balance service and sales at the same time. So the first step we have to becoming a sales culture is to get sharp on a sales target for the month. Now, if your team services and sells, I love having this be a group goal. If you have separate producers, it should be an individual goal, but tied into a team goal at the same time. So very, very different. The service team, they're doing other jobs, so they need to be able to load balance new business and service at the same time and work together to solve both problems. Producers really love individualisticness, and so that's why that is super key. If you have never set a sales goal before, your best bet is to run a year's worth of new business broken down by month. Then what you want to do is you want to say, well, what did we sell last June? And could we increase that by 10 or 15%? Something very, very obtainable. And then what you do is you can go ahead and talk to the team and start showing them. Now with sales goals, we do recommend that every week you tell people where they stand. Because if you don't, people assume what's going on, and that's dangerous. You don't want anyone assuming a sales goal. You want them to feel good and confident and in play on that. So your biggest opportunities to create a sales culture start with a goal. Now, a goal is not a quota, okay? A quota is something that says you could be terminated if you don't hit this. A goal is something that we want to put our collective efforts into to get there. Now, don't be surprised if the first month people don't understand. The second month, we're doing the building blocks. The third month, it's clicking. And by the fourth month, it feels a lot better. It does take time if you've never had a sales goal in your agency to get there. So you are going to need to have some patience, and you're going to need to have some conversations and some understanding, but that's okay because growing businesses have sales goals. So divide up. Are you going to do team or individual or a combination? Run the reports and then set a target maybe 10 or 15% higher than that month last year, because a lot of agencies have seasonality. Then you want to get into the habit of reporting it every week and celebrating. On weeks where we struggle, we need to go back to the drawing board and learn and listen and regroup to come up with a better strategy. So that's step one. Tomorrow, we're going to talk a little bit about how to tie incentives to that goal so that your agency can become a sales culture. We'll see you in the next video. I'm Kelly Donahue Piro, and I'm the creator of the Agency Performance Pack, which is online training that your team can use. So if you've ever had account managers that happen to service and sell, and you know they could use some sales training, but you want it done at their pace when you have time, this is the online course for you. In our pack, it's $245 a month, and you get sales training, time management, reducing remarketing, renewal review calls, and we add to it every quarter. In fact, our July one's coming up on July 15th that we're going to launch, and it's all on how to cross-sell. And that's all included for your monthly subscription. So what are you waiting for? Get your team the tips and tricks they need to not only save themselves time, but increase your closing ratios, and let your team have a few tools in their tool chest that they can use to be ridiculously amazing at that inbound business. You can check it out by going to agencyperformancepartners.com/shop and look for our Agency Performance Pack. It's all right there, and you can buy it online. We hope to welcome you as a new student.